Hello everyone, my name is James Love and welcome back to DOKI Literature Club. Oh my god, there's so many people here. Hello Ryan, oh my god, Ryan is here. Hello Gamma Ray. Hello Peanut Butter. And hello, oh my god, I have a Natsuki in here, that's so funny. And screen's messed up. Yes, it's because I can't tab in and out when it's in full screen. It will always makes the game crash. I'm gonna fix that in a hot second. Hello Yisip, and hello Justin. It's nice to see everyone here. So let's fix the screen first thing. So it just doesn't like full screen if you're gonna tab in and out, and that's all. So there you go, it's fixed. So we're gonna be. Hi Ryan, I missed your stream today, but I saw that you posted it and I was like, oh, it's so cool, and I had to go to work. Oh shit, I forgot to make you a mod. Okay, wait, I'm gonna just pop this back into windowed mode, and because I need to tab out and go to Google. I forgot, thank you Nolan. I've been waiting. Yes, you have. So we're just gonna go here. And Nolan. No, and sorry, that was me. That's a mod. There you go. So kill that. Go back into full screen mode. Alright. Sorry, prior promises I needed to make. I've seen every ending but the good one, James. I'm waiting for you to do it. Aw, thanks. So, I looked up how to do the quote-unquote good ending, and apparently not a lot is different. It's still very similar to the regular ending. It's just a lot more work. So, we're gonna start a new game. We're gonna name this one Royan. We're gonna Ryan because Ryan is here. They're two Natsukis. No. Well, we named him Ryan. We named the South Park guy Ryan. What do we name this guy? Let's name him Captain Awesome. There, I'm Captain Awesome. Okay. Okay. Name it Alpha Thunderwolf. I could. That's an idea. But we're all good right now. So we're gonna make very specific saves. The thing we need to do to get the good ending is we need to go through all the girls one by one. So you guys, right now, spam in the chat box who you want the first girl to be. Alright, first girl gonna be Sayori, first girl gonna be Natsuki, first girl gonna be Yuri. So, just spam your answers, and I'll choose whatever one's more popular, that I can personally see. So, you just do that. Hey! I seen another girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms late in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she may draw to herself. The good girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since... my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend that you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I got 2 for Sayori, I've got 1 for Natsuki, 1 for Yuri. Alright. We used to walk to school together. We're going to have to do her again eventually. We can skip it entirely because it's already here. We can skip Yuri entirely and just kind of do like the skip mode. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and now I get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I must feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overstepped again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. This is the voice we're gonna give Sayori the whole time, by the way. It's gonna be whiny. That's mean, Captain Awesome. I am Captain Awesome. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want to. Then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or anything. Let's depressed people. Yes, we will. Annoying depressed people. I'm making her annoying. Sayori looks insufferable. She's annoying. Kevin knows what's up. Yeah, alright, so it's 2 for Natsuki and 2 for Sayori now. So, and still 1 for your. Fine, but you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have to be. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Captain, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Hello, Mintcraft. We're voting right now which girl we're going to do first. We're doing true ending, so we need to go through all the girls. Right now, it's tied between Natsuki and Sayori. And also to you, great Canadian guy. How are you? Hello. And, yeah, we're doing that. So just spam your answers in the chat. I haven't been looking either. And that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I'm about to go to Twitch. Alright. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, and when I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yeah! Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Or, you trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yeah! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Yeah, we're gonna stick to the voices. I have no idea what Yuri's voice is anymore. I watched the Game Grumps do this entirely end to end. All I know is their Monaco voice and their Yuri voice. God, they did an amazing job for the Monaco voice. That was the best, and they had no idea. Anyway, I don't remember what Yuri's voice was at all. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? That you would come to join my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Oh, meanie. You're in California, the fuck yeah. Friend Aaron, yeah. Hello there, friend Aaron. I don't know how he does the voice. Zoe's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Yuri was like a soft voice. Alright. I'll see if I can do something for that. I think I tried to go for her soft elegantness. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, bitch. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's cunning as to have planned this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new club member is here. I told you, don't call me new member. I glanced around the room. Oh god. Hello, and welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh god, what was her voice? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh shit, I don't remember this one either. Captain Awesome, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? Monaco is like a ditzy thing. Alright, I'm just gonna try this. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Humph. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think that she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already... Oh, and it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right! It's great to see you again, Captain Awesome. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. She's I wonder who wrote this code. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Captain Awesome. We made room for you at the table. You can sit next to me or Monica. Hello, meme friend. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Alfie, do you know the tired shitty meme? The meme? The do you know the way from Crush Sonic? Yes, I think we know it. this chat is going fast. I don't know what's going on. Sorry. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sarah mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Alright, just trying to look over at chat, sorry. Hello, Joseph. Welcome to Doki Doki. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute. I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. When did teams get so popular? It's the game, man. It's all the game. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious. I gotta just half past fuck off o'clock here. That's fine, man. Sayori talks with a mouthful, and she's already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this line somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. We have a Natsuki role player in chat somewhere. We did early on. So you might be able to. I got a lot of role players for FNAF games. So maybe you keep an eye out for a FNAF stream that I do. I thought you technically did, since Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the cup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good, hard book? I guess. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. And tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider joining the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Hi there, cool guy. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major club. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into starting something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Although I still don't really know if I could keep on with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Captain Watson, what kinds of things do you like to read? I'm just knew you walked out of school, immediately noticed. Nani? Look at, here's a Yuri-chan. Hello, Yuri-chan. We got another role player. Yuri-chan, I'm going to probably butcher your vision of yourself, so don't take it personally. Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Huh? Oh, nani? It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. No, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Oh, that was me. No. Well, that can change. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build a deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Hi Yuri and Yuri-chan. Hello, Joseph. Like cringing while I'm like cringing while laughing. Don't worry about it, peanut butter. And there's a Tammy Cute here. Hello, Tammy. Welcome. Make her some tea. It's a new batch of hot green leaf tea with pumpkin spice. It's quite desirable. Oh, I have pumpkin spice tea here. My wife is very basic white bitch. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. It's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Oh, game foreshadowing! We've already played this through, so we know what's going on. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with the rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. I kind of got there. I kind of started getting crossed there. My bad. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Oh god, the Natsuki run's gonna kill me. Never mind. That's alright. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud." And give that back. Fine, fine. Eh? Oh, wait, what was her voice? Your cupcakes and your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sari sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's really impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. It's such an Avril Lavigne she is. Bye-bye, gotta make some new... welcome to the RP. Or back to the RP. Oh, okay, back to the RP. I'll let you guys go. And do that, and I'll... you guys are going faster. If I spend the whole stream just reading what you guys are doing with the Doki Doki music in the background. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have experience writing too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Oh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share poems with each other. That way, everyone is even. Wait. Oh, she's killing me already. Yeah, let's do it. As a plus, we have a new club member. I think will all help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Captain Awesome? Monika smiles warmingly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Suri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and, at least my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Captain Awesome... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? It's right. If that is... Writing the poems every day is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Yuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. With that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Captain Awesome, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the star-class Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Captain Awesome, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sorry, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Oh, will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? And perhaps I have the chance to go with one of the girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, time to write a poem. Alright, we're going to save here. This is our first save. This is the save we're always going to be coming back to. So this is our save for what we're going to do. This one's going to be for... Number 2 is going to be for whoever the first girl is. Number 3 is going to be for whoever the second girl is. Number 4 is going to be for the third girl. And then after that will be... number 5 will be for the other half of the game. So, who did we choose as our girl? Last I checked, I think Sayori had 2 votes, Natsuki had 2 votes, and Yuri had 1 vote. So who are we choosing to do first? Because we're going to do all 3. So Sayori was 2, Natsuki was 2, and Yuri was 1. So we need to choose who we want first. I subscribe to you all so I can see the streams I subscribe to all you so you can see the streams I join. Oh, okay. I'll change my vote to Natsuki. Okay, so now Natsuki's at 2. And I don't know who you voted for originally. I think you voted for Yuri originally. So Natsuki's at 3. No, Yuri's a dolphin. Yay! Join the Discord. We need some role playing in there. Okay, so we're gonna do Natsuki first. Is that what we're doing? He voted Sayori. Yeah, so we're 2 Sayori, 3 Natsuki, 0 Yuri. Alright, so let's do Natsuki. No, I don't have a bot. I don't have a bot in chat, so that's not gonna work. But I think you, as a mod in Discord, can create the can create a link. I could also do it, but the game's gonna crash on me if I tab out. We will do your route. We're doing all the routes because we're getting the true ending, but we're doing one of them first. And Natsuki or Yuri is very back burner personally to me because that was our original run, our virgin run. Yuri was our OG. So yeah, it sounds like okay. So we're doing Natsuki. So we want to choose cute things. We want lollipop, and we want Doki, and we want fireworks. Nope, that was the wrong girl. Yes, check out the Discord. And pink, and fun. Oh, that was the wrong girl. And poof, and rainbow. Shit, we're getting a lot of Sayori. Kawaii. Captive after image whistle, jumpy puppy, and Valentine. Alright, we'll see you later, Yuri-chan, and we'll get to your run eventually. Adventure, Capable, Starscape, Hope, Color. I'm Canadian. We spell it with a U here. Let's do color. Nope. How about strawberry and heart? Damn it. Sorry. Horror, hopeless, unending. Let's do kiss, and we will do rose. Shit. God, we better not get Sayori in this. Family, childhood, sugar. Sunny, spinning, giggle. Oh, I should really have my cursor captured for this, but it doesn't really matter too much. Massacre, waterfall, atrophy, chocolate. Chocolate seems good. Sunset. Damn it. Memories, sweet, hop. Let's do holiday. Damn it, Sayori. And flower. Damn it. We chose a lot of Sayori. Okay, we'll see who we got. Should be easy because her poems are a lot of basic words. You'd think it would be easy, but she's very close to Sayori. Hi again, Captain Awesome. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for a bit. At least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I'm the last one in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Captain Awesome. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. So if they defeat it, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Captain Awesome always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even me asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little bit jealous. How come you and Captain Austin can be good friends too? Sayori. Huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. She wants us to be good friends. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Huh? Me? Not really. Oh, not really. Excuse me. Don't be shy. It's nothing really. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, when really it's not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Well, I guess that means up to me to rescue the situation. Don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So it's really nice gesture. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make a big deal if you don't want me to be. If you want it to be. Alright. Well, here. You reach into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so I hope so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is How Is This Girl Accidentally Being So Cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. So you know why this isn't really real? It's because when you're getting hit on, you have no idea you're getting hit on. It's up to everyone else around you just being like, oh no, he's getting hit on real bad. And then they go up to you and they talk to you and they're just like, oh, you just got hit on. And you're just like, what? No, she was just being friendly. It's fine. Right? Because this is how it goes. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's been waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Hey, we did the Natsuki! Yeah! I'm almost out of RC. What's RC? RC Cola? Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Are you looking for something in there? Alright, I'm gonna have to fiddle around with Natsuki's voice to try and get something that doesn't destroy my throat. Freaking. Nope. Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki, we don't have RC here in Canada. We have PC, which is President's Choice, which is weird because we don't have a president. But that's our like go-to no-name brand is called President's Choice. You know what? We might have RC, but I think it's like just as much as like real Coke. But we have PC, which is cheaper. Natsuki starts by a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things you can't really admit you're into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Suck it up and just say it, pussy! How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written all over your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amongst a stack of various books on the side on one of the shelves. Curiously, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then returns it to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box with just one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get closer and look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it is simply terrible. Ha! I got a lot of people. I got someone to give me a whole bunch of manga, and I've never heard of any of them, and it's like, this all looks like wannabe berserker garbage. Berserk garbage. That probably are slightly terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. Stop the voice. God, she's killing me. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Captain Awesome. Consider this lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Oh god, I haven't seen any of that, especially not from Monica. It's exceedingly mo or moe. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say that word. And I know it's something in the deep anime culture, and I have no idea what it is because I'm not that deep into it. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Then she then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She passed the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. So is this what I'm gonna be doing with every girl? Because with Yuri we read her book, and this one we're gonna read her manga. What are we gonna do with Sayori? We're gonna read her what? What does she read? She's really into food. Are we gonna read food magazines with her? Because we only did the one run. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. Monica's patches. Yes, she is. She lives through everything to the very end. We can't read at the same time like that. Yeah? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Oh, just an inch, right? Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Is it this game that we're reading? It looks like it looks like a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Little on the nose with describing yourself there, eh? I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. Think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? Minecraft is popular? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop, and it just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories, and then when some of the romance starts to happen, that's really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. This is the name of my final form. I touched my glasses. I smudged them. This isn't even her final form, guys. Good save. This chapter seems to be about baking. Is this just guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment. She doesn't want to admit something like that. Dude, it's called parfait, girls. Parfait. It's a baking term. Of course it's gonna be about baking, you stupid shit. This guy... I forgot how much I hate the main character in this game. I absolutely just hate the main character. Oh. James, from an audience perspective, what do you think about the music? It's repetitive. They did pretty good for something that doesn't have any drums. So, cause like when you listen to music, the drums are like the canvas. It's the bass, right? Not the bass. It's the groundwork. It's the foundation. And then when you so it's just piano and twinkly things and whatever the shit it is, and so it's just kind of like someone's trying to impress you with being like, oh, look how creative I am, and you're just kind of like, eh. Right? It's like someone did a kind of good job at something, but they need help and they're very proud of it. That's what kind of that's kind of how it feels. I love the music. It's a little cutesy for me, right? A little too cutesy and shit for me. I have a mohawk. I'm a metal punk guy. You know what I mean, Nolan. You're in the music biz. You know exactly what I mean. You know that guy who comes in to the store. He's like, look what I did, and he's got like clearly no music training, and but he kind of like paid a bit attention to like 4/4 timing and shit. But like, he's just more proud of what he did, and you're just like, yeah, it doesn't suck, but you know, it's not gonna go anywhere. Anyway, yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious, since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Why would I ever go into anything because it's in a manga? Yeah, no one does that. No one reads a manga or anything and gets overly obsessed with it and wants that to be their life. I've never seen that happen once ever in the history of mankind. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Oh, that would really well with what I just said. Okay. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh, Jesus. Your head is big. And I didn't realize you had 2 ponytails. I thought it was just the one on the side. I thought you were rocking the side tail. Hi. Your eyes are much purpler up close. I don't like purple eyes anymore. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince all of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy, or when I play Dark Souls with Max. It's very much so the same thing. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? It's not. Well, I wouldn't really know. Yeah, that's the Monica style ponytail. What? This isn't. She's got two. She's got pigtails. Anyway. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Max is like Natsuki. Is he though? I don't think he's like Natsuki. I feel like I'm the Natsuki, and I'm just like, look at this, it's awesome, and Max is just like, wow, it is awesome, I've never experienced this before, and I'm like, right, and he's like, yeah. I think that's how it's kind of, I think it's kind of how it plays out. So I would be the Natsuki in this situation. Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't got out of there yet. Makes me want to. No, it makes me want to punch him in the face. She's killing me, man. She's killing me. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. I remember during the Pokemon craze, everyone suddenly got too cool for Pokemon. I missed Hoenn. I don't know. I didn't get it. I never played it through. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's probably accurate. Wait, which part? Dude, you're such an idiot. You made all the references and she just agrees and you're just like, what? How dare you agree? You're just a fuck. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica is kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Ha 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 ha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. Ah! I totally forgot that happens. Excuse me. Natsuki's killing me, man. She's fucking killing me. Natsuki puts a finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a bit bad for her since she's so unlucky. It gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finished the chapter. Hello, Joseph. Welcome back. Did you not like Natsuki laughing? Peanut butter? Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Huh? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She easily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. So yeah, it's better. That's literally a foot. Right? It's almost out of the personal bubble. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Uh-huh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this crap. Well, of course. It would take you forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll fucking kill you. By tomorrow... I got partway through the volume, so I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Dude, who cares? The internet has everything. Just watch your Pickle Rick episode of fucking Rick and Morty after. It's not coming. The next season is not coming for like another fucking year and a half. But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Nothing's gonna happen. She's literally fucking 2 feet shorter than I am. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really finish much. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now with that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sorry, Monica enthusiastically pulled out their poems. Sari is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I don't know what a composition notebook is, but I think I said that last time and someone said it's something more like a drawing book. So that's what I'm gonna go with. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's do Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Captain Awesome. I'm having a good time so far. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, do you have any suggestions for the club? Like new activities or anything we can do better? Not poems. I'm always listening. Always listening. I'm always listening. Did you not hear the theory that every time there's a piano playing, it's Monica listening in? Because that's what it is. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Always listening, girl. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Captain Awesome. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier we'll all have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. No. I like it, Captain Awesome. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So, take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Is that a real person? Is that a real person? Where's my phone? It comes in a lot of writing because the pages are bound. That's why it's different from the notebook. Yes. Shell. Oh my god. Let's put in the first piece. Oh my god, what a gruff-looking dude. There's an American writer known for his cartoons, songs, and children's books. Really? Do you see this guy? This guy wrote children's books? Are you kidding me? guy looks like someone who would murder someone else. And because it was part of his gang. Oh, this guy, the giving tree where the sidewalk ends. Oh, I've read a lot of his shit. Falling Up, The Missing, everything on it. Oh, wow, I've read a lot of his stuff. That's weird. I didn't know that. Shel Silverstein is a real writer. Wow. Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories with just a few simple words. Or he's famous for telling a few stories. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to everybody, anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki's kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. Alright, cool guy. We'll see you later. But thank you, excuse me, for joining. But you... some nights it just doesn't hit, man. We all have bad nights sometimes, Joseph. So, don't take it personally. It happens. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying, or I'm sure I'll end up trying lots of different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll help you find what style that suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you to have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha 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 ha. But anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the Wall. Okay, we read this through when we were trying to do a Monica run, which doesn't exist, by the way. Not that I've seen, unless it's supposed to be a mod. Oh, there might be a mod, because there's a lot of mods where you can actually date someone. I started this just after 10, right? Yeah, so we've only been going for an hour. Hole in the Wall, it could have been me. Okay, so this is basically her saying that she's aware of the outside world. She's gazed into the real world. And now she knows she's in a game. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ha ha ha, it's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of... Oh, she's talking about meta games. Meta games are getting popular. Oh, I get it. I understand. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, like something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but yeah, it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point, so if you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to put something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. Bitch, what kind of pen are you using? That is not how pens work in the modern world. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'll go with the flow. She's please keep playing the game. Here stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading it. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah, why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Yes, I made you raise your voice. I'm sorry. Yuri brushes her face. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I can't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? God, she's so awkward when you're not doing her run. Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize is new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the extensiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finishes her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. And you clearly didn't do it. It might end up and it might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. You know, just basically get good, noob. God, haven't you ever played a game that was challenging before? Fuck. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which is kind of funny of itself. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost Under the Light, and this whatever this poem is about. Who cares? We're not doing Yuri. Fuck her. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. I know, right? Did you go to the doctor's school and you failed right after the writing class? God. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But you took a long time to read. Bitch, did you not see that? It was click. Ah, we don't care about your poem. Click. How is that a long time to read? Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty, like a doctor's note. Eh? That's a relief. I also like the poem, even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Please don't write like The Raven. It's too long. Don't dedicate a book to your poem. 1 page is good. Half a page is good. Just the same word over and over and over again that makes the shape of the first letter of that word. It's good. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, this isn't about ghosts at all, Captain Awesome. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance at it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's really impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you like it, that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, and then we'll do Sayori and we'll finish with Natsuki since we're doing her run. Huh? Oh my goodness, this is so good, Captain Awesome. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori, you must be you're seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. His opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. I haven't done Natsuki. Oh, that autoplay? If I did someone else's first? If I did her first? Shit, I need more water. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Captain Awesome poem. And that's what makes it extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm sitting right in front of you in the fucking club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean that I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Captain Awesome. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Oh, I just realized how bad of a comment that is because she has depression and she's trying to take it out being like, oh, I would just make everyone else happy instead. And you're just like, well, I'm not enjoying it, but I guess I'm still going to keep my promise. Fuck. Ooh, that's not cool. Oh, it's so not cool knowing that Sayori's depressed. Pre-knowing that she's depressed. It's not cool. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Try new things like for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. I'm gonna make sure you have extra fun here. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that, Sayori. Dear Sunshine, what do you know through the blinds? I need breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, maybe just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. It's either yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. I was busy up all night being depressed and not sleeping like depressed people do. Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself, because you're depressed. I'm such an ass. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it wasn't a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It just sounds like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you're late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky and depressy. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. It was so much fun. Monica's the best. Okay, you know what? You gotta read a band biography sometime about some of their top hit songs. They either hate it because they did it really fast. Like it was like 20 minutes to write beginning to end. It didn't take like weeks and weeks and weeks, and they were pouring their heart and soul to it. They're just like, fucking all the people wanted something stuff like this, and they like quickly write a song in like 20 minutes, and then it ends up being their hit single, right? Forever. That's the song that launches them. That's the song that gets them big. Don't judge last minute writing stuff. They're usually the best. That's gonna be her best poem, bitch. You know the best band bio is Dude? Do you know the best band bio is Dude? No, I haven't seen it. feel free to post it in the Discord and for us to check out, yo. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. The B-52's Love Shack. B-50. I know the song, I know the band, but I did not read their bio. I've seen a lot of 80s hair metal bands that just write songs really quickly, and they hate the song forever. And it just takes off for them. It's because they're mocking something, and they just nail it so hard on the head. That's okay. Oh, okay. Let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place, you bitch? You bitch. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things, and I wasted my time reading your shitty fucking book. Ugh. Oh yeah, no, it's not another day yet. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want you to feel comfortable enough to share yours. When I didn't have jam session in a Chinese restaurant from the band in a nutshell, right? Those are the best. It happens random. It happens so quickly. When something's really quick like that, artistically, it's the best. And this is not writing a poem is an artistic thing. Never mind. Like Monica said, well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems. Yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me a dumb poem, make me go, ha, well, I guess it's not. Oh god, I can't do that. Ah, well, I guess it's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Oh, so in other words, you're saying you liked it. You like it. You want it inside you. Natsuki retorts and gets caught in the throat. You're so... You don't realize anything, do you? I already told you that I'm not gonna... I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Natsuki lost my pond! Oh, I should do that when my wife is sleeping. Monica, my boo thing, she's crazy. Alright, see you later, Peanut Butter. Thank you for stopping by. It was very nice to have you again. I miss you. You don't post in the Discord at all. There's lots going on there. This is actually a little, like, even though nothing happens there, but when some stuff happens there, it's too much stuff that happens there. But later, Peanut Butter. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? I'm always in the disc-off. Oh, we never see you. Are you a lurker? Are you Captain Lurker? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. Yeah, told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. It's like the Dr. Seuss nursery rhyme, except without all the goodness. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because... everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Okay, wait. I need to raise my chair. Oh! Sorry, I have a really shitty computer chair. It's like third hand or something. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems... Alright, but isn't the point of poems to people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. It's like... when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. true statement though. People can try and that's about it. Now when you're an adult. When you're an adult, it's do. You don't go to a job and be like, hey man, can you do this? And you're just like, yeah, I'll try. It's like, no man. Let me rephrase that. Fucking do this. That's real life for you kids. There's no kids here. I don't know who I'm saying that to. I was bringing out the last line. So you did. I thought it was just you being a shitty writer. I guess more went into this than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Kind of a big deal, no big deal, kind of a big deal. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. Oh, bro, you should care. Well, they had to do that age of consent thing. You should really care. Fee you. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even though they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs, except for Sayori's. God damn it. She wrote that over breakfast. I mean, it was really good. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I wonder what... I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Pepper doesn't give a fuck if he's in... he's in school age. Doesn't matter, bro. I don't know, man. There's some places that don't have middle school, man. They don't have middle school. It's kindergarten to grade 6, and then grade 7 up to grade 12. I think you should care if you're in one of those schools. What if you're in one of those everything schools that goes from kindergarten to grade 12, bro? You don't want to date the youngest person. It's weird, bro. It's weird. You're 16, you're dating like a 6-year-old. You're dating like a 5-year-old, man. That's weird. There's not even puberty there yet. Look at her chest, man. She hasn't hit puberty yet. We should concern a little bit, man. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? You're like a senior, though, and Natsuki is like a freshman, though. Yeah, but... in high school, you're kind of always trying to stay with your own age group. It's only in college that's the thing you want. You want the freshman girls. High school thought, man, don't go to college, go to high school. You only interact with your grad class, and when your younger sibling, like 2 years younger than you, is like in grade 10 and you're in grade 12, and they come up and they're like, oh my god, can you help me with this thing? You're just like, bro, go away, you're totally making me lame in front of my friends. I hate you. Sorry. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you actually have to try to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Oh, well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have had someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. Captain Awesome did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Yes, Nolan, that's exactly it. That's it. That's an out of high school thing. You don't think that in high school, you think that out of high school. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless I of course come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Captain Awesome liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you're so invested in impressing our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Captain Awesome appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And you know, he didn't appreciate my advice more. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would go deliberately out of my way to make everything I do look overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the kind of person, wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as Captain Awesome started showing up. Alright, Natsuki. When you get older, you're gonna realize that women wear bras. And there's a particular type of bra that you can get called a push-up bra. And what that does is it makes them look bigger and more perky. And, you know what? Never mind. You're never gonna get your boobs. Who cares? Natsuki! Natsuki! This doesn't involve you. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting you guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as they just noticed I was standing there. Captain Awesome. See, she's just trying to make me look bad. What, by having big boobs? How does that make you look bad? That makes you look great! That's not true. She started it. If she could get over... You know what? Oh, after this, we're celebrating some boobs. Discord only. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Captain Awesome. Wait! There's a reason we all have so deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to contemplate complex feelings and the meaning in them most effectively. Avoiding them avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. Do you understand that, right, Captain Awesome? Well... I get dragged into this in the first place. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. We're doing Natsuki. Yuri, you're really talented. Oh, thanks. Oops, hit the mic. But Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the writer's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? Just shows how much you know, bitch! That's what Natsuki would do. That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was mean to me. Thoughts I'm not going to express? That happened there, but you know, someone blowing up things that someone was mean to them once. It's kind of bringing up old thoughts here. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned something today. Even small criticisms can lead to something pretty heated. Small criticisms can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Is he here? Is he looking at me? Jerry nods vigorously. So, yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Ha! Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. I mean, she's kind of just being a bitch and blowing up things that don't need to be blown up. You don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Captain Awesome. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Whatever, stop staring at me! Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Natsuki and Monica look away. Anyway, thing about your boob, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Look at all that talent. Sayori? Who are you talking to, you training bra bitch? Oh, go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help out. Oh, I would totally join book club looking back. I wish I had 4 girls fighting over me at the same time. Right? Right? I was from a small town. Hey, Day-chan. The other guy came back and he left again. But we told him to join the Discord. So you should also join the Discord. And maybe you guys cross paths again. You guys can do a little bit of interacting with one another again. Make us tea now! Bro, you can't attack Yuri like that. She's not used to people, human interactions and shit. Gotta take it easy with her, step by step. Not just like, Yuri, tea now! You gotta be like, oh hi Yuri, we wouldn't mind some tea now that you're here. The tea expert. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's ready to read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Captain Awesome. And to be honest, it was a nice change of pace from the lazing around. We got a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club responsible for ruining the atmosphere. Sweet. No, not at all. There's still some time before we go home, so we'll relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take a chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. What's that? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun! Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. So I'm getting the two mixed again. In the end, Monica's right. Being in the literature probably means I can spend all my time doing nothing, but in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Now, so I can really put the F-U in fun. I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Captain Awesome, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same as just the Boo thing. If I had to pick, it's like Monica Sayori mix. So I can be like, bring the tea. I like it. It was neat to talk about with everyone. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you've learned something. From your friends too. so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes, except for Sayori, obviously, because she wrote about breakfast and sleeping, which is the best! With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Captain, awesome. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, but what happened earlier? Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Natsuki and Yuri. This sort of thing happen often? Hi, Widowmaker, how are you? Thank you for joining us. We're doing an everyone run. Right now we're starting with Natsuke, and we're at the end of day... We wrote one poem, so I guess we're at the end of day 2? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, being bitches. Phew. You know, Captain Awesome, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too, because they're all really flirty and they fought over you. It was great. I was just like, oh, this is great. This is fine. Oh my God, do you guys remember the meme picture of the dog who's sitting at the table and the house is on fire around him, but it just says, this is fine. Oh, thank you, Widowmaker. Wait, I'm on the wrong thing. Oh shit! Oh no! That game's gonna crash now. Oh, thank God it didn't. Okay. Oh my God, I clicked out of this thing by accident. WidowCat3, thank you for subscribing, or yeah, subscribing. I can see what you did. Thank you also. Thank you so much. That's every day is gonna be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? I mean, did you see that small one? I can split that bitch in half. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Yeah. And then we'll save, and we're doing the first girl, which is Natsuke. Alright. We'll return. Alright, we need more Natsuke. So, we want vanilla, and we want laugh. Shit. Sayori, get the fuck out of here. And we want hop, and we want poof. Oh God, and we want lipstick and skirt. We also want dance, fest, romance, eternity, cheer. Fuck. We want kiss. That one was a good one. Doki Doki, obviously. Kitty, hell yes. Kiwai. Papa. Ring card, time loud, silly. Ooh, twirl. We also want parfait. Anime. Shiny charm, memories, email, beauty, melancholy. Oh shit, I don't think there's any Natsuki words in here. Shiny. Nice! We want jump. Oh, we're nailing it now. Valentine. Fluffy. And last but not least, we want waterfall. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here over the past couple days, which has literally only been 2 days. This is day 3. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Captain Awesome. Yo, say, how's it going, girl? Hey, girl, how's my girl? Looks like you're in a good mood today, girl. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always simple things with you, isn't it, Sierra? It's never a big thing like crippling depression that you have to deal with. It's all simple things. I'm so glad. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come to buy me a snack? No. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Bitch. Well, let me take a look at your purse, Sierra. Alright, here's another thing. You're an asshole. It doesn't matter whether or not someone has depression. You don't go up to a girl and be like, why don't we look at your purse? Why don't we look see what's in your purse, bitch? You don't do that. That's not cool for anyone, let alone someone who has depression. Jesus, dude, you're such an ass. You're such a fucking ass. It doesn't matter that you know her since childhood. You don't want to pull up from that person, just dump tampons all over the place. Yes, bitch, you're such an idiot. These are high school girls. They're experiencing this shit for the first time, man. That stuff's embarrassing. Yeah, we're on to the badgering. No one's favorite part of dealing with this game is badgering the depressed girl. Jesus fucking... It's great. It's fun. It's fun. It's fine. This is great. It's cute that we're doing this. Badgering a depressed girl. Eh? Why all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Give me that purse. Now, Siri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Called you old bitch. How does it make you feel, bitch? More depressed, bitch? Yeah, bitch. This is what I'm doing to this girl. This is honestly what I'm doing to this girl. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sierra. You fucking... You... That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry, you want an excuse to take a walk. You know what, that's pretty likely, because, you know, since everyone's trying to date me. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one other thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, it only means you deserve to feel guilty. This guy's such an ass. Now we know beforehand. He's such an asshole. He's such a fucking piece of shit, dude. She's your childhood friend. You can just go over to her house and eat fucking her lunch. Dude, you can just sneak in and have her leftovers for dinner. You'd be called even, man. Just buy her the goddamn bag of chips. Give her some fucking Hawkins cheesies or something, dude. Oh, do Americans have Hawkins cheesies? I think that's a Canadian exclusive thing. Someone let me know. Someone American let me know if you have Hawkins cheesies. No. Ha 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 ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It's just something in my book, conveniently. Yuri, tell Captain Austin to let me borrow some money. I think it is too, James. I don't know what that is. Hawkins Cheesies? Hawkins is the brand, and it comes in a bag, and it's got red and white, very thick vertical stripes on it, and they're incredibly crunchy. And they don't have flavors like lots of Cheesies do. You either have them or you don't have them. They don't have like flamin' hot and like nacho cheese and jalapeno and stuff like that. It's just Cheesies, and they're actually pretty good. Well, they used to be pretty good before I wasn't able to not ever eat a cheesy again in my life. So go on, ask them for some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Yeah, we don't have that. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, we have that. It's pretty good. It's pretty unique. They're really crunchy. I don't have any, obviously, because I can't eat cheesies, so I don't have any. But my mom loves them. It's her favorite brand ever. No other brand could hold up to it for her. That's awesome. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. Oh, poor you. Poor Sayori. He's making good out of a bad thing. She's like Max. I feel like Sayori is naturally like Max. There's no way you could think that. Bear might know it out in Cali. Bear might. But I don't know. East Coast is missing out. You guys don't have butter tarts at all. Like even just over to Oregon, you guys don't have butter tarts at all. So maybe, but maybe not. And we don't have flamin' hot Cheetos. That is so not a thing here. I see it all the time in memes and stuff, and it's just 100% not a thing here. There is no flaming hot Cheetos here. You were right though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? That's so sad not having flaming hot Cheetos. I mean, I'm fine with it because I can't have cheesies at all whatsoever, and I can't have red dye, and I can't have fake cheese, and flaming hot Cheetos is literally just red dye and fake cheese. So that out of all the things I can't have, that's like skyrocketed past bacon. Like it's rough, man. So I don't feel too bad about it at all. I guess. Oh yeah, I already read that. Yeah, it's literally a bag of death for me. Don't let her fool you. Sarah knows exactly what she's doing. She's a mastermind. She's not ditzy. She's playing it up. She's faking it. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Wait, no bacon, James? Oh man, we'll get into this in like a Discord chat or like a Discord like hangout or something. We'll get into this. This is a really long story. I actually had it very recently with Bear, and Bear knows exactly what I'm talking about. He's right on board with he knows exactly what's going on here. But yeah, we'll get into this later, Nolan. And next time we do a hangout, I'll give you the big story. It's a really big story. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Bap! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my retribution? I always did the Game Grumps voice for Yuri. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes, so it's totally worth seeing your reaction, though. See, that's a good way to deal with anyone. Let alone they're depressed or someone. They just be like, "You bitch! You tricked me." Instead of doing that, it's like, "Oh, here, have a cookie." Whack! You know, it's good. It's better. It's a better way to handle people in general. Not like my character who's an asshole. Hello, Sosa. Sosa. How are you? Nice to have you. Thank you for joining. you should kill everyone. They're all gonna kill themselves eventually. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But that's very far from where we are. We're not even a third through this. Through the long boring part. Yeah, I'm doing the good ending or the true ending or whatever it's called. So we gotta go through everyone, and we're still on Natsuki, and Natsuki's our first. So we're gonna be a while. Also, it is midnight where I am. I've been streaming for 2 hours, so I guess we'll finish out this day, and then we'll come back a different day. That is the good ending. That's what it's called. It's called the good ending, or it's called the true ending. So we'll get to it eventually. I will be right back, though. I need more water because Natsuki's gonna kill me again. So I'll be right back. He has a ponytail. I'm shook. I don't have a ponytail. It's a mohawk. It's still a mohawk. Sorry. I got some cheese as well. I got baby bales. Oh, I actually need to move this cup. I've been knocking it over a lot. And now it's full. But it's probably long enough that I could put it in a mohawk or in a ponytail now. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Siri hugs the cookie. Someone go into Max's Discord, change your name to the cookie, and someone else hug him. Jeez, just eat it. Siri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Love. Siri suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Hey. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks a little bit too Natsuki. Can I try it? Oh jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, well, yeah, I'll give you that one. Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sorry, did I ever see you go behind Natsuki and wrap your arms around her? Oh jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Whoa! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful. Sayori trots away to safety. I feel underappreciated. Sad expression emerges. Yeah, that's John. That's Yuri-chan. Yuri and I laugh as well. Ha 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 ha. Look at that bitch. Stealing cookies. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Oh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the clubroom. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have you heard anything about her being late today? Fucking give me the fucking cheese, you fucking. This is so overwrapped. I hate over-packaging shit. God, like Twinkies. Man, have you ever bought a box of Twinkies and you open up the box and they're all in there individually and you're just like, God damn it, man, just do them like a box of cookies. You open up the box and they're all like sitting in a tray. Jesus balls. Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. It's pretty popular after all. You don't think she's... Or, you don't think she has a... I wouldn't be too surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Except for Little Miss 1 and 2 here. Oh. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club. Oh, Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Way to give up that D for the club. But boyfriend? What on earth are you guys talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Oh? Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it because I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That is so cool. You should play for us something. You should play something for us sometime, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. I mean, I did say I'm always watching, and there's piano playing all the time, and I'm the only one who plays piano, so maybe the piano playing in the background is me. Yeah. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Captain Awesome. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh look, an overly cute anime pose, just like in the Parfait Girls thing. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love a chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Player piano lol plot twist. It's a theory that people have about the game that Monica said she's always listening, and Monica also plays the piano. And the only time piano is not playing in the music background is when Monica is on screen, or when Monica, or when someone, it doesn't matter, when someone's inevitably going to die. So that's the theory. I just leave with Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Bro, it's just a cookie. Don't freak out. You can down like 15 of those in like 15 seconds, man. Don't worry about it. Especially if they're Girl Scout cookies. Then you can down 30 of them in 15 seconds. It's cool, dude. Don't be impressed. Yuri's back to book, and Natsuki disappears into the closet. Hey girl! It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pulled out the first volume Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and then quickly turns it over and presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey! I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know? I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know? I mean, remember the part yesterday where I told you I had no friends and they laugh at me for sharing manga? Obviously, I don't share this with anyone. Dummy. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? And they get no, it's a legit theory that was going around. It's very popular. Because right now this music is all piano, right? And I'm spending it exclusively with Natsuki, except for this one Monica interruption. Ha ha ha! Sorry, teacher got mad at us for taking up space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a bit. It's all there. I just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head, you know, because she's a fucking midget. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves, and besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up like that. Alright, Yusip, thank you for stopping by so much, and have a good night. And we are going to carry this on in a different stream. You're not going to miss too much. It's everything we've done with. But thank you again, and yeah, we'll talk to you later, man. We talk to you all the time. We'll talk to you later. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Aw, Natsuki. There's a stool there on the wall over there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? Can't lie with facts. You're really short, you have to jump and you can't reach the top shelf. That's like... Not even built homes do that. I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. Okay, I need this water closer. It sure will still be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn, as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Ha! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls into the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger box like that. I can just reach them, so I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? Sigh. I'm gonna get a chair, so just... I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me and out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Ugh. Natsuki climbs onto the chair and slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Ew. Look at that lack of booty. Ah, there we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a sack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Wah! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can't you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting there and doing nothing? Who was it that told me again not to help? Oh wait, it was this bitch! Yeah, I got you. I held the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. Oh, I can almost see up her skirt. Oh, I can look at the nothing booty. Oh! Forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. When she realizes I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the perfect box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. It's heavy. Hey, Captain Awesome, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. Eh? But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Just let me stand up. Slowly I release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki just looks down at me. What are you doing all the way back? Natsuki looks as she realizes something. Looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. No, you perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. What? I'll do it myself. Chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Gah! The scene turns into chaos into a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet, frantically try and catch her. The box topples on top of her, out of her hand. The books go flying. I got you! Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. It's kind of like being hit by a Beanie Baby. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight onto my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously feel the impact. Jesus. That's like uncomfortable Yuri close. Hello, Isabel Cortez Universe. How are you? Isabella Cortez Universe. How are you? And hello from Australia. And, well, hello Australia. This is Canada. Nice to have you here. We're doing the good ending or the true ending, so we have to go through everyone's thing, and Natsuki is our first go through. So we're not very far in. all the episodes before this were the original run. The first time run, the virgin run. Slowly Natsuki comes to her senses. Hey, and Gamma's back. Hey, Gamma! Gawk! She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Look how I don't look better at all that I'm closer. It's just like someone took a picture and made it uncomfortably close to the camera. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor beneath her. Gross, gross! Gah! Her fist pounded to my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. I'm baked as fuck. Gamma, you wouldn't be you if you weren't baked as fuck. You stay. Stay my boy, Gamma. What were you thinking, you sicko? Is everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Ha ha ha. Jeez. Jeez. Sorry. I'll find a different way to kill you. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain the whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. I've already read the code. This is the second playthrough, remember? Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. Why? I look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over the floor. There's a large diagonal crease in the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Oh. No, and that wax was pretty good. What? That wax was pretty good? I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, coolness. How are you? I feel like you've been here before. So, welcome back if you have been. And welcome if you have not been. Welcome either way. Let's diagonal crease. It says in the China Smith. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries to a bit more to flex the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut and then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Sob. Natsuki, are you? No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. No. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? You can't. It's permanently forever not cool now. Oh, she's crying. Oh, that's where they got the cry. Okay, they just recycled that picture. I didn't know that because in the first playthrough we did Yuri. It's particularly my fault, so... No, it's partially my fault. No, it isn't. You didn't do anything, man. It was all her overreacting like other people we know. Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't even care that much. I'm just... having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and get boobs like Yuri. I have no boobs. Does anyone notice that I literally have no boobs? Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I could only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up. I'll move to the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of the Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help you cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lips quiver. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. It's like it was bad character writing. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and sniffles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I can do. The next couple of minutes is silent between us, and I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. This isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted it put. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. Hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. Sit in the same spot as last time, and I opened the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of all the subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. Oh, it's like she's already read it through. It's like we already did this play thing through. They're telling you to check out, remember the background elements. So this one calendar over here might not be a calendar for the entire game. In the end, I'm impressed by how everything fits together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. I guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. You even sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Alright. Poems time. No one said poems time, but we're doing poems time. Maybe someone did say poems time. I don't remember. Monica! Hi again, Captain Awesome. How's writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Didn't you just take it and be like, I'll take that and take my poem? Is not what you did? What did you take if it wasn't for that? I gave my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. You've been spending more time with Natsuki, haven't you? You must like her writing style. Yeah, I'm just trying to impress her and get into her lack of pants. I think it's a neat way to tell a story. I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also so meaningful. I can see why you'd be into the style. I guess that means you're not such a fan of Yuri's poems then. I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems. That's true, but I'm sure you'll like some others more than you like better. Like Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism, or Sayori's way of expressing happiness and sadness in a more discreet and more direct way. We haven't learned about Sayori yet. You must have had some kind of preference, don't you? That's not that it's a contest or anything. I was just curious, that's all. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me, the colors, they won't stop, bright beautiful colors. Okay, so this is one. This is the one that gets repeated in the crazy. It's missing things. Save me, load me, save me. Alright. Are you out, Gamma? Alright. Well, thank you for coming, Gamma. It was nice to have you. And we'll talk to you later, hopefully we'll see more of you in the future, but I know you're super busy, so don't feel obligated, and thank you for stopping by, Gamma. It's even more abstract than your last one. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I ain't never said that. It's just just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like I kind of like playing with this space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise, or you know that they're kind of like code. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem was about isn't the right question. The poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with a deep reader, like you, like the player. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. If you find yourself facing a difficult decision, don't forget to save. What am I even talking about? Ha 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 ha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Hi there, Damien. How are you? I like your name. Very Batman and Robin-y. Alright, let's see Yuri. Alright, so at this point of the game, Why did it do that? At this point of the game, when we were playing last time, Natsuki caught on we were writing poems for Yuri. So will Yuri catch on that we're writing poems from Natsuki and then start refusing to share poems with us? Is that how it's gonna work? Alright, Yuri. Are you still mad at me? Eh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no! Yuri, you may be reading a little too much into this. We're not married or anything. We're not a couple. You can disrespect her all you want. It doesn't affect me at all. Yeah, go disrespect her right now. Go call her a stupid short bitch. Tell her everything she does over the Kichi. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, it just comes off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know that this is what Monica wants. But to be fair, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but I feel like I'm not capable. But I feel like if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts, I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that this is how she is. She wants to be left alone. Then I have no choice but to abide to that request. Yeah, see, we don't get a poem. Just like how it was the other way around. All right, let's do Sayori. Sayori, you're always neutral. You're sweeter than. I think this one, Captain Awesome. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Still though, it still makes it sound like yesterday's poem was better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for our own good. Well, don't try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, I'd rather just hear it. No, I still like this one, I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Captain Awesome. Never, ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. Excuse me, bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. Makes me feel if it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me either. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point, or getting crippling depression. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, but sometimes I like sad poems. Sometimes a little bit of both. That's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and sad, and things that are sad, like sour candy. It's happy you're getting candy, but then you're sad you're getting sour, and you kind of hate yourself for eating it. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug, and make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Huh? It is?
Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Captain Awesome. I'll go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. Oh yeah, we read this one. It's about her slowly giving herself to other people and she has nothing for herself, and which would end up leading to depression, obviously. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem fucking ever? Fucking ever. The raven can eat my balls. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. She taught me what depression is, and I've been really in touch with my feeling recently, because it's crippling depression. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I think it's too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep it writing until I die. Ha ha ha, don't get ahead of yourself. Cherry always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to believe this hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, you know what? I think this is the one situation, the one conference, the one exchange I've had with Sayori where I wasn't a huge ass. Like, I don't think I did that bad this time, personally. Because usually when I interact with Sayori, it really punches you in the face of how much of an asshole, how much of a dickhead you are. But I feel like this one was pretty good. I feel like that one was good. Natsuki! Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me in the back of the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to be the ones that impressed you, not the other way around. So you're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy yours writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. Oh, Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over the poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red face, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. What? I don't understand what just happened there. Hey, Captain Awesome. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? Because I want to kill her. No. I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Now Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims it over a second time, her smile not fading from her face. I see. At first I thought you liked her writing style, but you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her tastes so well already. It's like you've played this game through. I'm sure you're not cheating, Captain Awesome. Ha, get it? Cause there was no way you could possibly know this if this was a real life situation show. It would be like, oh, I looked up a walkthrough for thing, or it's like you've already played this through and we know what she likes. Ha 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 ha. Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I don't understand Monica's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It's just something for you to think about, because I'm gonna kill her. Hey. Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hand. Neither of us noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You really have a bad habit of doing that. eh? But Captain Austin wrote this poem. We're supposed to share it with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Captain Austin is done sharing his poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. It's not like I'm the last person he shared this with. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Well, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. Not that I really planned on keeping it. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. And it's space. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Achy, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound, but to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's not why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. Oh, I remember this from the crazy night, from the crazy time. She is gross. I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, it's about her not liking Yuri or people not liking her because she reads manga. I can't, one or the other or both. It's me, sir. Hi there, Ninja Psycho. I've definitely seen you before, so welcome back to the stream. To us stream. I haven't seen you in a long time. Excuse me. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's is way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't thinking that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message here is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes why don't you explain it anyway? Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't really matter. I can be about anything. Not my manga, or my friends, who don't like me, because I like manga. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, like manga. Sometimes that you're afraid if people find out and they make fun of you or think less of you, but that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. Like Monica, she doesn't hurt anyone, and all she's doing is messing with game files and trying to kill us all. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Ha 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 ha. Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. Same, I missed you. Aw, I missed you too. You can, if you join the Discord, I'm always there. It goes straight to my phone. So we can interact all the time. Also, I've been working on the Twitch side as well. So if you have a Twitch account, you can pop over there. I'm going to start updating the stream schedule. The stream schedule is going to go week by week. So I got my new schedule. So I think after this, I'm probably going to update to the stream schedule to work around my work. And I'll alter it as the days go on and I learn, like, if I'm doing anything or anything. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if anyone could come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Oh, do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything together in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few dozen decorations. Joey's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Oh, yeah, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us exactly what we'll be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be doing poetry performances. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you fucking kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, actually, I did. I just told you that the Sayori's putting up posters and I'm handing out pamphlets. Did you not get to that part? We said it. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri? Oh, I've never started their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. It's a lot for asking them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. Also, I didn't mention it, but it's going to come up again. But you can do any poem. Ta-da! So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. And if we start an event and each put on good performance, then it will inspire the others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better we're able to do and show everyone that what the literature club is all about. Yay! It's about expressing your feelings and reading books and being intimate with yourself. Oh, I'm so intimate with myself. You should see my little band. Finding new horizons and having fun with washing machines on high with an uneven load. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess it leaves me with no choice. I agree. Enthusiastically. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out. Enthusiasm. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Oh, Yuri ejects the glances around everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ha ha ha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri, until I kill you. But anyway, let's move into the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours, and we're going to be practicing them from in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Also, we just showed each other all the poems, but we know what everyone wrote, so who gives a fuck? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Haha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself, then stands behind the podium. Bitch, this isn't fair. You came prepared. The title of this poem is "The Way They Fly." Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. It's almost like she prepared ahead of time. That fucking bitch. Or that she's writing her own code. Is this something that she's done before, or is it simply natural? No, she's prepared ahead of time, remember? We went through this a couple times. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the blah, blah, blah. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Aw, thanks very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. I'm reciting everything that you can clearly tell for yourself. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she quickly walks over to the podium. This poem is called... She anxiously looks over each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image. It's called After Image of Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables and fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and the structure is what she with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirlwind fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we all caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I go next then. So Yuri hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. It's about my pussy. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Trying to think about it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or inside your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then. Sierra begins her poem. Somehow I feel like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were able to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't have thought much about it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she liked my poems. I like it. It's like I get to reach deeply into someone that I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Captain Awesome like that. I guess that's a good sign. He's so into literature and wasn't dragged here by the thought of cupcakes. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be that kind of poem wouldn't work as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need to be more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick up a poem that challenges you a bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Captain Awesome. It's not like I can compare you to you guys anyway. Might as well let Captain Awesome lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well go get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to read what I wrote for today. Oh wait, I can't. Natsuki took it. Remember that from just a few minutes ago? I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Dude, my advice, if you're going to do things for other people, which I learned the hard way through this, is just don't care and just go balls out. Just do it. Do it, yeah, and you know, and you'll be fine. But yeah, just go balls out. If you're gonna make a ridiculous voice, make it really ridiculous. Sorry, I'm not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your ability and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll prove over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm good. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... it's called, Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because you're presenting... Anyway, the poem is called Jump, and it's by Van Halen. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour disappears a little. Might as well, Jill. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's like Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. You know, like the song Jump. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Kind of like the song Jump. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, you do at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people. I mean, doing it in front of people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. With that said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea for what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'm making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time which you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine, too. Doesn't have to be your own. Ha! Tricked all you guys who were nervous about reading your own poems. Excuse me. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Look at my fancy pose. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time. I think that about wraps it up today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working... Oh, God. It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like to continue doing that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow. And then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the enthusiasm that's Sierra and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. And then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Hey, look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? She'll be the first to die. Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be nice, though. Or no, it must be nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, come off them. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Everyone here is weird. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. It's like her depression suddenly got turned up a meter. On the meter. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out, getting my programming changed. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we're getting to... Joy fumbles with their words. So let's just say that one day Natsuki asked you to walk home with you. Oh, okay, because we were doing the Yuri run last time. She asked Yuri, and this time she's asking Natsuki because we're doing a Natsuki run. I see. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would walk home with Natsuki. I'm walking with Natsuki, huh? That doesn't sound... Why does that thought make my heart pound? I think I'd be afraid of what she would do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not going to be. It's not long before you won't need me anymore. You know. Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. It's like you have your depression turned up or your code changed mid-game. Huh, that's kind of weird. I can't imagine that ever happening, especially mid-game. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. I mean, I guess the world could exist without me. Can you imagine what that would be like? It would probably be horrifying. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird situation. Ah, shut the fuck up, dude. I just can't lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright. We're going to save. We're on page 2 already. And we're going to do that. Wow, is it 1 in the morning? Jesus, fuck, it is. Alright, well, that's going to be everything for this stream. I did not expect that to take that long. So, thank you all so much for watching and joining me in this lovely game. And I hope that you all enjoyed it. And I'm going to be out at the for the time. So, we will return, probably not tomorrow. I work pretty late tomorrow. But the next day we will be back. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And until next time, everyone. Bye!